So slowly with time, we grew to understand that, you know, it's okay. There's enough food for us to share. There's enough land for us to live. There's enough resources for all of us to build houses and all the facilities to keep us safe and happy and all these things. So you move, and then you move from a very low consciousness or awareness and understanding of life to a higher understanding of life, that there is enough to go around. We can live together in harmony, and instead of fighting each other on who gets the food first, it actually makes more sense, and it's better for us to work together to make sure that we get all the food and share it. So when you move to that second level of awareness, or that higher level of awareness or consciousness, our whole environment changes, because the way we conduct life, the way we pursue food and health and shelter and everything changes, because now we actually build relationships with each other. We actually spoke to each other. We started communicating, trying to express ourselves, what we're feeling, instead of just immediately attacking or refraining or identifying other people as threats. So that was a next step. Now, once we have been able to pass these two steps from fear of survival or death, and then into accepting that we have enough to share around, and now that we are in a situation where we are living together in groups, then we start having these relationships and interactions between people. So we have behaviors, we have exchange of actions, like, for example, selling, buying, trading. Then you have relationships, emotional, physical, friendships, love relationships, marriages. So then we now have to identify how we can do these things in a loving and beautiful way, without hurting each other. So then we start to realize that we have some sort of feeling that, comes after our actions. So, for example, if I hurt someone, I might feel this sense of guilt, like, oh, what is this? I didn't notice this before. And then you realize, okay, maybe I shouldn't be harming others. And then you develop a sense of consciousness and awareness inside of you that guides you, which is our moral compass, because we reach the state in which now we have daily relationships and engagement with other people. But if you go back again to level 1 or 0, it wouldn't be effective to have a consciousness, because imagine if we didn't know what else to do, we had to hunt and gather and kill animals for food, because we didn't know what else to do. We didn't know about plants and vegetables and fruits or whatever, or we didn't know about many means to keep us healthy and living life long. Then imagine if every time we killed an animal we felt bad. That would have meant the end of the human race, because it would feel so bad, people would stop doing it, but then they weren't smart enough or knowledgeable enough to understand that there were other options available. It's just an example. So then when you realize that there is this moral compass in you that does give you certain feelings about hurting or not hurting people, or how to engage with them, how not to engage with them, because you've built a society now, then you come to understand that no matter how much we try, these things are bound to happen. No matter how much we try, we will still make mistakes, and we will still accidentally hurt people. And even if we don't mean it, even if we have good intentions, this is where we fall into a higher realization, which is to do with forgiveness, and love is stronger than these small petty mistakes that we make. And when we have love in our hearts, then we can forgive others for their mistakes, and we can forgive ourselves for our honest mistakes. So this goes into opening even a bigger door of our emotions and our feelings, and how we pursue them and how we identify with them in society. Now, a lot of these things were absent in the basic nomadic, not nomadic, even further back, like Stone Age, hunter-gatherer sort of kind of mentality, because they basically did not have the luxury to do all of that.